What's going on, all my frag heads and said heads? The champ is here and I'm about to tell you what's fragging. Listen, man, I'm a cheapo when it comes to fragrances. I try not to spend anything over $60 on a fragrance, and when I do, I take good care of it. Trust me, I don't expose it to sunlight. I don't keep it in the shower or the bathroom. None of that stuff, y'all. Like, I keep it just like you see here, kind of like on display somewhere. However, with this fragrance, I've been leaving it in my gym bag, which is in my car, and it's 110 plus degrees outside every single day for the last couple months here in Phoenix, Arizona. But don't let that deter you. Like, this fragrance is awesome. It's in my gym bag for a reason. Like, once I get that good workout in and then I hit that shower and I'm ready to start my day, I love to smell like this. And I love going to work and I love going to other events just feeling like bubbly and sweet, and you know, it just makes me feel good and sparkly in a way. But before we get into all that, welcome to Reviews from the Six. My name is Cedric, but you can call me Ceddy Said. And today we are reviewing Ralph Lauren Polo Red Rush. So if you're new here, what I do is I give you a quick presentation, as you can see. And just to let you guys know, I do have the cap, but it is in my gym bag. What I like most about the presentation, like, if it's not in the light, you really can't see it. Like, it just looks solid. But when you get to the light, it's kind of translucent a little bit to where you can see like how much of it I have used. So now, not only do I give you a presentation of the fragrance, I tell you the notes that are in this fragrance. Then I tell you what it smells like to me. I tell you the longevity of it, which is how long it lasts on my skin. Also the projection. Like, do I feel like I'm filling up a room? Are other people smelling me? How many sprays must I go? You know, I also tell you the occasions when to wear it, and then a little bit of story time, you know? So hopefully you enjoy it. But without further ado, I want to go ahead and tell you exactly what are the notes in this fragrance. So the notes in this fragrance is going to be, at the top, you're going to have pineapple, mandarin orange, lemon, and grapefruit. In the middle notes, you're going to have mint, red apple, orange blossom, saffron, and lavender. In the base, you're going to have musk, cedar, and coffee. And I tell you what, like right off top, you get that mandarin orange. So I know a lot of people don't like the Paco Rabanne type feel, makes them feel young. To me, I absolutely love it. And that's the type of mandarin orange you're going to get. You're going to get that mandarin orange that is in Paco Rabanne 1 million. And that's the thing that got me right off top. So if you know me, my top 10 list, I don't care what anybody say, top 10, top 5 dead or alive, Paco Rabanne 1 million is going to be on that list. The granddaddy of them all, as I say. So when I smelled this, I said, wow, okay, that's it. However, it added like a different nuance to it. So before I get carried away, before I tell you what it smells like to me, of course, when it comes to the notes, you are going to get that mandarin orange at the top. Now, to me, you really don't get much of the pineapple. Like, usually when I smell pineapple, it's kind of fizzy. But I guess you can say you do get the pineapple because, like I said, you kind of just feel bubbly. So I guess, yeah, you kind of feel pineapple. Now, when it comes to the pineapple note, I do get it confused sometimes with oak moss and a heavy, heavy lemon. So I won't say that the pineapple in this is distinct like you can get in other fragrances. Like some of you probably thought right away, which I have right there, as you can see, you know, Creed Aventus. But you're not going to get that Creed Aventus or that L'Aventure pineapple note in there. I don't get it at all. Then when it comes to the middle, of course, when the top notes fade, you kind of get that mixture of the middle, right? You kind of get the entire fragrance coming together. You do get a little bit of mint. I don't get any other floral. I mean, lavender ish, but not really. It's the mandarin orange that takes the entire party. Now, mixed with the pineapple and grapefruit, I think that's where I get that frizz from. I get more of the pineapple and the grapefruit as the fragrance go on, not at the top at all. Like as it goes on, I'm like, yes. Even the mint, I really don't get that. But I think maybe it's playing tricks on me, right? Like the reason why I feel so fresh when I wear this is maybe because of the mint. I don't know, y'all. Like when I tell you I just feel great when I wear this fragrance, that's just the truth. I do get the musk that is in the bottom of this note. You are going to get some musk with some woods. Now, when it comes to the coffee, That's kind of debatable, man. Like, I really don't get a strong coffee note in the base. Like, when it comes to the base, I just get like a heavy sweet fragrance. So I wouldn't say that's coffee, but if you ever smelled like Michael Jordan, I can't think of the Michael Jordan fragrance, but he has a fragrance that's like very syrupy, and they say it's like a coffee tea note in there. That's what it kind of reminds me of at the bottom. You get like a very sweet, heavy bottom. But like I said, off the top, you're going to get that mandarin orange. It is going to be the Paco Rabanne mandarin orange that I absolutely love. You may pick up on the mint, and I think that's what makes it fresh for me. Like, now when it's on my skin, like I said, throughout the day, what I like most about this fragrance is that it's not transparent, right? Not transparent, I'm sorry about that. But it's not one of those fragrances where it's redundant, right? Where it's just gonna stay on your skin all day and it's the same fragrance and you're just gonna keep smelling it and keep smelling it and keep smelling it. Yes, this fragrance has some depth to it, to where you're gonna get many different nuances. Like, for example, if I'm sitting at the desk one day, I had the fan going, and as the fan was blowing the wind, like, I smelled it and I was like, yo, is that me? That smells good. But then when I went outside, I smelled something totally different. So I do believe different settings, different atmospheres, different times of the day, or even different wafts of it, you're going to get a different scent of it. And I think that's why I like it so much. But you're always going to get like, I feel good, I feel fresh type of scent from this fragrance. Now, when it comes to the longevity of it, honestly, I smell it all day on myself. There's not a moment I don't smell it. There are times where I come home and I do need to wash it off my skin. I'm like, ugh. But don't let that fool you, right? Because even though the longevity is there, like I said, it's not really a room filler, which kind of leads into the projection of it. But with the longevity, you're going to get a good, I would say, 8+ hours out of it. You're going to get an entire work shift out of it. Now, it's not going to be as strong as it was when you first sprayed it, but it is still going to be there. Like, you're going to get a little bit of that mandarin orange and a little bit of that heavy, dark sweetness that's at the bottom, which I think they're calling coffee, or what they may refer to as the coffee. When it comes to the projection of it, I don't really think it's a projection beast. I haven't had anyone ever tell me like, oh, you fill up a room, or it was too much, or you might want to go light on it. I haven't had that at all. However, I have had wafts of it where someone was like, oh, what are you wearing today? But nothing extremely heavy. I would also say too that you can go heavy on this fragrance, but I wouldn't go heavy on this fragrance near your nose. So behind your ears, back of the neck, arms, I would go heavy there. But if you spray it, you know, on your shoulders or on your chest, the projection of this thing may give you a little bit of headache, because the mandarin orange is that sweet. And then at the base notes, like I said, that note that they call coffee is going to be really sweet, but you're going to feel fresh at the same time too. So that's what's going to trick your nose, is you're going to be like, oh, I smell fresh and I smell clean. But then you're going to be like, oh, here comes that heavy thickness, sweetness of it. You know, I really can't put that in words. So yeah, the projection is there, but it's not a room filler. It's not going to be beast mode. I think if you spray it in the right occasions, like for example, in the summertime, yes, people are going to smell it. It is going to linger. It is going to leave a good scent trail, in my opinion, because I smell it when I'm walking. Literally, when I'm walking from the car into a store or wherever I'm going, I smell myself. So I'm like, oh yeah. And that's what I just love about this thing. So yes, the projection is there. Just depends where you are. I would wear this for personal use. Now, when it comes to occasions, I would recommend, you know, work, school, whatever. I think this is a all year round fragrance as well. There's just not one season on it. You can wear it in the winter, in the fall. It's not going to cut through the cold wind, but it is going to be one of those fragrances like when you wear a coat or a jacket or a hoodie and the heat gets to it, it is going to boost the projection of it. So yeah, with that being said, man, I absolutely adore this fragrance. This is a fragrance I wear after I go to the gym and I just want to smell like it all day, or just to start my day. It's one of those fragrances, and maybe it is the coffee note in there too, because you know, you start your day with coffee. So I mean, I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of hyping my own self on this. Like, maybe I like this a little bit more, and maybe I should get a little bit more wearings out of it and then come and revisit this review again. I think I just might do that. But yeah, with that being said, man, I just want to thank you for joining me here today. If you can, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you made it this far, your vibe attracts your tribe. Go ahead, do your thing. Also in the comments, let me know down below, do you like this Ralph Lauren fragrance? Do you have any of the other flankers? I do believe it is a flanker. I think they have Red Rush Extreme, which everybody likes. So let me know down in the comments below. What do you think of the two? If you own this, what do you think of the line? Come holla at your boy. Also, make sure you hit that like button, because if you don't hit the like button, YouTube is going to be like, nobody likes this type of content and won't share it with anybody. Also, hit that share button, share it to any and all social media platforms, especially to those you think this would be useful to. And then hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. With that being said, peace, love, and blessings.